Hey there guys, welcome back to Stardew Valley. Today we're going to be going back to the Skull Caverns once again, although we're not going to be able to do it on this particular in-game day just because there's still going to be one day left until our pickaxe is returned to us from Clint. It's currently being upgraded to the gold pickaxe, so we're going to not be able to do that just yet, as we seem to have an event here with Jody. Hi Noro. That was quite a workout walking all the way up here, I should say. Anyway, I came by to ask if you wanted to have dinner with us tonight. You don't have to, but if you decide to come, could you please bring along a largemouth bass with you? That's right, one of those big slimy fish from the lake. I need one for the casserole I'm making. Okay, well, it'll be at our house around 7 PM tonight. Don't forget the largemouth bass. Bye. Okay, well, we don't have too much to do today, so we can definitely do that, I think. Something I'm going to be doing for now, though, I think most of this day is going to be kind of passing by in a kind of mess of farming and also a little bit of fishing for that largemouth bass. Not only do we need one for Jody, but I believe we also need one for George, if possible, by the end of the day. So yeah, most of the day is going to be fairly basic. It's going to be just, I think this thing is completely free now. I don't think I need that anymore. So I'm going to move that, so that I can plant a few different plants instead. Yeah, most of the day is going to be fairly free, I think, so should be fine, just to kind of skip through the majority of it. So, main thing right now is that we're currently approaching the end of the spring. So that means it's kind of too late to actually grow more crops now. Blue jazz I can grow because they only take... Wow, okay, they take 7 days. Okay, that's not what I expected. So I can't plant those at all. Alright, I don't know what I can plant in that case. Could drop the parsnips into the seed makers and plant a few more parsnips. I should definitely be able to grow a few more parsnips by the end. So I'll take the blue jazz honey. And yeah, the majority of this day should pass by in kind of like a blur. I don't think there's anything really important that we need to be doing, so I am just going to skip through it, I think. So yeah, I'll speed through it, and I'll see you guys probably towards the end of the day, unless something particularly interesting happens. And then tomorrow should be the more interesting day, when we'll be going back to the Skull Caverns in a hunt, mainly for more iridium. So yeah, I'll see you guys in just a sec. Okay, so we have the largemouth bass. It's around 7 PM, and I think we should now be able to... I think this is Jodie's house. Yeah, that one is Emily's and Haley's house, so this should be it. And it looks like we've triggered the event successfully, unless this is something different. Hi, Noro, please come in. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is. Perfect. Ah, I'm so glad you came, Noro, and you brought the fish. Wonderful. Yeah, this should be cool. Cat Sam, could you come in here and help clean this fish? Yes, ma'am. No sign of Vincent. Not sure where he is. Wow, it looks wonderful and it smells so fresh. Thanks so much for doing this, Nori. Just threw a dead fish onto the floor. Kent caught a fish too, but he eats about a whole fish to himself. He knows it. That crispy bass was delicious. The breading was to die for. I almost feel like part of the family now. Is that like a bonus in friendship with everyone? Possibly. Maybe. I mean, Vincent's up to 5 hearts. That seems kind of high. Jodie is still on 4 hearts. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Sandy is currently our only person who's not on more than 1 heart. But she should be fairly easy to please, I think. Just need to keep giving her flowers. Need to save a daffodil for tomorrow, actually, for that exact purpose. Alright. I was really hoping that at some point this guy will sell. I could buy a Stardrop. I might actually do that. Yeah, let's buy a Stardrop. You found a Stardrop, your mind is filled with thoughts of killing. So stupid. Your maximum energy level has increased, we're now up to 372. It also actually gave us all our energy back too, which is quite nice. Alright, so, I think we have we have some Void Essence on us, so we might as well head over to the Wizards now, and give him one of those. I've used up all the Salmonberry wine, so I can't give one of those to Leah if we do spot her, but shouldn't be a big deal, I think. Alright, so I'm gonna do some wood chopping now, and then, actually there's something here. Probably just, clay or something. Mixed seeds, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do some wood chopping, and then, we'll move on to day 2 of this episode, where we should be going to the desert, and hopefully we'll have a good session in the Skull Caverns. Okay, so we're now ready to move on to day 2. What I'm hoping will happen tonight is that we'll get about 5k coming in if we're lucky. Yes, perfect. So that gives us just enough to get the gold upgrade, the gold axe upgrade, which is what I'm going to move on to straight away once the pickaxe is done, which it should now be done. And we can move on to the Skull Caverns once again to go on another iridium hunt if possible. I just realised I didn't actually check the TV today. That'd be useful. Fortune teller. Spirits are mildly perturbed today. Okay, that's a bit of a shame, but I don't think it should affect things too much. Picked up this recipe overseas, enjoy. Want to say thanks for making me feel welcome. That's cool. Doing alright today, we're all getting together. Tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest, west of the town, where we hold the dance right between 9 AM and 2 PM if you're interested. Okay, so last time we did that was a complete shambles. Absolutely nobody was even remotely interested, and it was just an embarrassment for everyone involved, but hopefully this time it'll be slightly better. Okay, so until about 9 PM we can't really do much of anything. Just gonna be kind of waiting for Clint's shop to open. So we'll do a few farm tasks until then. Should be able to pick up all of these fruits. And say hi to the animals while we're at it. It's kind of convenient having all these things in the same place. Yeah. Oh, yeast grown up. Okay, that's good. This looks like the sheep have some wool on them now too. So grab that. There's one. And there's the other. Goat's milk. Whoops. How do I keep doing that? I've ruined two animals' names now. I don't know how I did it. I can't, like, everything I'm pressing right now, it's not doing anything. How did I change the name? I don't understand. Whatever. Okay, I need to look that up, because I can't have these animals with all these awful names. As it looks like we've got another hatchling. This one I believe will, be the duckling. So we have Dame. This one we will call Duchess. And I can't think of any other names that resemble that. Wow, Rabbit's Foot. I know that everyone really likes Rabbit's Foot as a gift, so that's definitely a good thing. We've also got some wool. This is actually just ridiculously full right now. Already picked up a few duck's eggs, so they're not going to take up any extra inventory slots if I just get the rest of them. This here is the new duckling. And do I have space for this duck mare? I hope so. Yes, perfect. Alright, so let's drop off some of these things. Goat's milk. And one more bit of wool there. What do we need for another loom? We need fibre and pine tar, so we can actually make one now. Just not got a whole lot of time free. I'm not actually sure where I left the horse as well, so that's another potential issue. Although you don't really need the horse too badly on these kinds of days where you're going to the desert. Let's drop off all the cherries. Take the common mushrooms and the red mushrooms too, just so we can sell them, I guess. It's now 8:40. I think realistically we kind of want to be heading out right about now, so can't really wait any longer. Right, so we're just going to sell the wool straight up, and the duck eggs I forgot to drop off. Rabbit's Foot we want to keep as a gift, hopefully. I'll take the bombs. Put the Rabbit's Foot behind. Cherry wine. Sell those. Okay, so we'll sell the wool, we'll sell the blue jazz honey. Keep the daffodil. And sell the cherry wine, the duck mayo, mushrooms. The rest of this stuff I think we can justifiably hang on to for now. Right, so we'll drop off the blue jazz seeds. And I think that should be enough free slots, particularly if we drop off the duck eggs in just a moment. As I can see my horse down there, I guess I will get on it. Okay, so really don't want to be spending too long doing all this stuff. I'm gonna get it out of the way. As I've just realised there are actually some crops that have grown, but I kind of forgot about them, but don't really want to waste time picking them up right now. Potentially we can do that when we get back later on. could get a warp totem to get back to the farm. We just need hardwood, fiber, and honey for that. Yeah, I think we should do that just to save some time. Right, so we'll take out one bit of hardwood. And I think we should have some fiber stored away somewhere. And this should easily make up for the time it actually takes. 11 bits of fiber there, that's nowhere near enough. Okay, I thought I had more fiber than that. I'm not sure what happened to all of it. 9 more bits needed, that's not too bad. I guess I could check some of these other ones. There's one chest here, any fiber, 7 more bits, so we need 2 more bits of fiber. That should be doable enough, we just need to find a couple of shrubs. Also just check on here, just in case. No fiber in there, and that one is all just extra chests, okay. Alright, so should be a honey waiting up here, which yes there is, perfect. Skeletal hand, that is new, so that's good. There's a leak there, I think I'm just gonna leave the leak for now. Don't really have the time for that. I can't see any shrubs whatsoever, so that's kinda bad. Alright, so we'll sell off the... no, not the skeletal hand, we'll sell off 1 wild honey. Rest of this stuff we'll hang on to. Skeletal hand will drop off in the chest just here. And then we will take another look for some kind of shrub, I hope. Can't see any there, there's one down there. Okay, so 1 more bit of fiber needed now. I assume should come from these 2. Here we go. Right, so we'll make the warp totem to get back to the farm. And yeah, we're ready to go and pick up our... well, we'll need to get rid of some of these before they grow into the space of the fruit trees. Yeah, so I believe we're now ready to go over to Clint's, pick up our pickaxe, and then store away our axe. Should take about 2 days to upgrade, I believe, and that's all we need, I think. Alright, so we go to town. Get our pickaxe back. And give in the normal axe, which will cost us 10,000 gold. Could also go for the gold hoe. That's kind of tempting in its own way. I think that the gold axe is going to be more useful overall though, so I'll go for that one. And the rest of the day we're going to be dedicating to the skull caverns. I'm also curious to see if we can get past the bouncer now that we've been given that 10,000 gold prize from Mr. Key, I believe his name was. Right, yeah, we'll buy a ticket. Oh dear. What's going on here? Okay. That worried me there. I was worried it was just gonna get stuck and we have to just go back to square one, but no, we made it to the desert, so that's good. How many slots do I have free in my inventory? I think I have enough to justify picking up these coconuts and cactus fruits. Gold star coconut there. As I can see there's a fishing section down there. But I think I'll leave that for another day. Alright, so we'll give her a daffodil. Are we up to 1 heart now? If so, then we're officially on... yeah, we're on 1 heart with everyone in the entire Stardew Valley right now, so that's very good. She's not selling anything good today. Can we get through the back? No. Still haven't unlocked that. I have no idea how that works. Not really a problem, since that's really not my priority for today. My priority for today is to go to the skull caverns. There's another coconut. Alright, so here we go. Do still have a very good number of the roots platters left if we need some extra health with the combat. As these things still take 2 strikes to break open, that's a bit of a disappointment. I guess it should be helpful in the actual mines themselves, though. Oh man, I love the Galaxy Sword, it's so strong. Like, these are, I'm pretty sure these are the best slimes in the game, and they still go down in just a few hits. Copper ore. Alright, some of them do break open in one, so I guess it's just kind of depends what type of rock it is. Alright, so the spirits were mildly perturbed today, which means we might have a little bit of trouble finding some of these ways down, although there is one right there, which is good. Kill this thing. Alright, let's kill this next one. As there's the way down, okay. Some more gold here, and some aquamarine by the looks of it up there. And then some more gold on top of that. 2 bits of aquamarine, that's good. And also the way down, okay. However, this floor is absolutely full of ore, so I'm gonna hold off on going down just for now. Kill this thing off. As yeah, those things are doing real damage to me, but it's fine. I could go through the hole. That might be worth it, since it does kind of increase the chances of finding more iridium later on. Yeah, I think we'll risk it. Jump in. You fell 5 levels. Didn't take any damage from what I can see, so that's fine. What can we eat? Cactus fruits, pretty good actually. Yeah, I might have to eat the cactus fruits. Just to free up that inventory slot. Yeah, I think we'll go for that. Yeah, so I looked it up on the wiki, and apparently there's absolutely no known way to kill these bugs yet, which isn't massively surprising because they are a complete non-threat, aside from the fact that they can't be killed. But it's still kind of surprising that there is a creature in the game that cannot be killed, and in fact quite a few creatures that cannot be killed, which are these armoured bugs just down there. So we're currently on floor 8, I'm not sure if we've ever been to floor 8 before, I think we might not have been. This does look quite unfamiliar. Okay, this is interesting. Damn, that did a lot of damage. I'm not sure what that noise is. Is it just the giant slimes? This is a very busy floor either way, so I'm gonna spend some time here, I think. Just try and gather up some iridium ore. Omnigeode, and a new type of boots. Might actually pick one of those up, just to see what it is. Alright, I'll eat the cactus fruit. My algae, don't really want that. And cave carrot. Again, don't really need that. Combat boots, okay, let's see what these do. +3 defense compared to +4 defense. Disappointing. Yeah, that's kinda useless. I'm gonna just throw them away. I mean, like, footwear and stuff doesn't really ever sell for too much, even at the Adventurers Guild, so no real point hanging on to that, I think. Oops. Okay. Alright, so a couple more slimes there. We will kill those, I think. Unless you get quite far through the mines, I think killing these giant slimes is pretty much the best way to get iridium ore, from what I can see. Yeah, I mean, there's one right there. Yep, that's fine. And that should be enough. I think we can now move forward to the next floor. How many iridium ore do we have so far? 6, so that's one more iridium bar. So already kind of paid for itself, this trip. going to be breaking rocks along the way just so that we can potentially find a way down if there isn't one naturally built onto the floor, which it looks like there isn't for now. Okay. Here we go. Okay, this is an interesting looking floor. Pretty large. Let's see some iron ore down there. Iron ore still looks really strange when it's not on the snowy floors. Looks like it's something more valuable than it actually is. Copper ore. I really like the soundtrack here. Let's see how quickly we can knock these things through. Three hits, that's not too bad. For 100 stone. A bomb and a void essence, okay. Could use our first bomb actually. 2 Omni Geodes, yep, that was definitely worth it. I can just find another batch somewhere, possibly here. That's the way down, okay. That's all I really wanted. Ah, those things always manage to get at least one hit on me. I was specifically trying that time to just not let them get one hit, but did not work out, unfortunately. Okay, they aren't dropping slimes today for some reason. Not sure why. Seems to be a weird floor. Yeah, look. So from the Stardrop yesterday, we are just absolutely full of energy, even after doing all this mining. Just doesn't seem to be going down much at all. I think we are kind of reaching a kind of level in this game where it's almost like post-energy scarcity. Like, it just doesn't really feel like energy is ever really an issue anymore. Firstly, we have loads of energy in the first place, and then there's the fact that even if we do use it all up, it's fairly easy to get just food. From sashimi and stuff like that, if nothing else. Which we could use right now if we wanted to. Yeah, let's have a bit of sashimi now. Just to get this health back. Yeah, I mean that was very quick. Straight up back to full health. Like, considering you can make those out of anything, including like really basic things like mussels and clams and what the other ones, oysters, stuff like that. I mean, it's sashimi is just like a really useful thing to be able to make when cooking. I mean, it sells for more than most basic fish. It's useful in terms of energy, useful in terms of health, and there are also quite a few people in town who like it. So, definitely one of my favourite recipes. Bit of a struggle to find the way down here. Alright, this has gone on for too long. Still no way down, okay. Okay, I don't know where the way down is. This is taking a long time. Okay. Really unlucky today, apparently. It must be somewhere here, I think. Omni Geode. Really? There we go, finally. Alright, this is kind of awkward. 2 bombs and a void essence, okay. Oh dear. I'm gonna get hurt by this, I think, yep. It's not too bad. Whoops. That's fine. Oh crap, one of these things. Oh, I managed to kill it. Killed it before it could do anything to me this time, which is nice. Just gonna eat this white algae, and probably eat the spicy eel after that, just for the extra speed, which is really useful. And I think it gives you extra, yeah, it gives you extra luck as well, which I think we need quite badly right now. And that should last us for the rest of the day. That's the one cool thing about fighting those flying things. Spicy eel, just a really nice thing to be dropped. I'm not entirely sure how it works. Like, is it supposed to be implied that those things are kind of like eels themselves? Because I guess that kind of makes sense. Or do they just eat eels? I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so this is another very awkward looking floor. Okay. It's getting late. I think that's not really an issue. Just need a bomb, really. More void essence. I heard the noise, which suggests that there's going to be another one coming, but I can't see it right now. Yeah, I mean, I thought that noise, that kind of like loud, crashing noise, usually means one of those flying serpent things is headed your way, but no sign of one right now, so I'm not sure what else it would be. Yeah, definitely a bit tight on time. Not going to make it too far in terms of floors this time. Although this could help us. 6 levels down to level 20. Yet another floor that's unfortunately very barren. So there's a few bats here, which is interesting. It's the first time we've seen bats in the Skull Caverns. Should be fairly easy to kill, I think. Yeah, one hit. Ah, the zombies. Okay, there's the mummies. I found out that the mummies can actually be killed. You have to kill them with bombs, nothing else will work. As I think we're pretty much out of time now. Alright, so we'll activate the warp totem and head back to the farm. Okay, about 20 minutes to make it back to the house, that shouldn't be a problem. Cool. Alright, so we'll have to sell anything we did gain today tomorrow. Came away with 6 iridium ore, which is nothing special to be honest. I'm slightly disappointed with that. 5 omni geodes, so that could be pretty good. 3 emeralds and aquamarine, that's gonna be good just to sell, but overall not great. Coconuts, I think Haley really likes those, so that's a good thing. And I think Linus likes them as well. So I find that quite interesting because... Ooh wow, level 9 mining, +1 pickaxe proficiency and crystallarium. Okay. Don't think I'll be able to make a crystallarium just yet. I don't think I have a battery pack free. But yeah, I find it quite interesting that there is an item that only Linus the homeless man and Haley the kind of like vain, like popularity conscious kind of girl, that both of them really like. I think it's kind of like, it's quite nice in a way. It's kind of implying that they, even these two characters who seem to be polar opposites, kind of have this common ground in their unusual love of coconuts. Alright, so a nice amount coming in there from mainly the blue jazz honey. Cherry wine, also quite nice. The bits of wool, not too bad. 5,700 coming in total. And it's now the day of the flower dance, so that should be interesting. I hope you guys will join me then. Should definitely get a dance partner this time, so I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time for the flower dance.